Fuck Francis Sheldon. Wow, where did that just come from? Where did fuck Francis Sheldon just come from? Ah, I understand it. I understand it. In the movie Stripes, when that guy says his name's Francis, he's got some other nickname called Killer. He says if you ever call him Francis, he'll kill you. Something like that. The drill sergeant in there says, lighten up, Francis. So there's Francis. That's what you get. And I actually spent basic training with a guy named Francis. It was his last name. He can't do much about that. His parents did what they could. They didn't name him Frank Francis. You know, at least, yeah, but he still came out kind of fucked up because he was really smart. He's not fucked up. Nobody understands him, that's all. You crazy, you're stupid. Well, I understand everything you're saying. Does that make me crazy or does that make you stupid? You don't understand a thing I say. So there's Francis. And Sheldon, well, you know, everybody knows the name Sheldon because of the Big Bang Theory. I've never made it through an episode. However, oh no, that's bad publicity. I'm not supposed to talk about against my fucking benefactors. But the truth is, you know, I never made it through an episode. That's Sheldon, everybody knows from. So, fuck Francis Sheldon. I guess that's what that amounts to. This is what I get out of just getting a text that was about news. I'm like, I don't know what this is supposed to fucking mean. But it's what they give us, right? I gotta get out of this, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to think. Don't worry, I'm not taking my shirt off. I got my hero shirt on. Hero. Oh no. I was wondering what the hell's hanging on the back of my head. It's my mask. Get off of me. Got it. This is taking a lot longer to begin than I thought it would because I was thinking. But look at this. I told you I got this big box of photo albums and yearbooks and things like that. And so I reached in here. I'm gradually clearing it out. And I get this. Look at that. I can show. Bex Global. Does it have my name on it? Nope. I never sign anything until I'm leaving. But yeah, they don't even exist anymore. That's one of those things I was involved with that just died after I left or after I got in touch with it. It just, whatever. But look at that. Oh. There are.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean.
I know you don't. I never said your name. If I don't say your name, I don't know who you are. And obviously, I'm not going to say anything that makes any sense to you. Look at that. The Bureau of Dangerous Goods Limited. Bureau qualified dangerous goods specialist. I've been qualified to handle dangerous goods. You know, when you look at my resume, you wonder, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's a little bit too smart to be fucking stupid. It's like, how did somebody put all these things together and find dates and Chinese phone numbers and shit and fucking names, words I can't even pronounce? Oh, you see that? You see that? That's what just happened. When they talked about the cancellation of Dr. Zeus because, and I held it a little bit. I held it in offense. Enough of a bit. They said, places across the sea that we can't pronounce their name. And the fact is, we can't. That is what he's getting at. We need to get to know these people. So yeah, dangerous goods. I've got a resume that you would always question. That's why I only make $3.78 an hour. If I were to be somebody that witnessed a $15 an hour minimum wage, you have any idea how much better my life would be? It's $2.78, 15, fucking, I'd have 8 goddamn Camaros and a Rolls Royce. I'm just looking at this stuff. There's all kinds of piles of things as you go through it. Classroom exam. Oh. Oh. A package labeled with an explosive 1.4B label must be segregated from a package containing Division 1.3 compatibility G. Yeah, I missed that one. I said true. And I wrote inside air trans, in short for air transportation. I was probably wrong. But it says false, it's circled. There's shade from direct sunlight away from heat sources in a well-ventilated area. Don't overstow with other cargo. See, I'm a serious guy. I know how to do things. I look good on paper. So I find that in the way of this. Look at that. You ever see that guy? Does he look important to you? Does he look like he knows what he's talking about? Or does he just look like somebody you'd listen to because you're afraid of him? That hole. I don't want respect, I want fear, leadership mentality. And look at that. There he is, standing behind the door. What are those people doing over there? Just waiting for that guy to come in there. Look at that. And it says above, J. Archer Aldequist playing Finn McCool waits for his cue behind the set during a Wednesday night dress rehearsal of the play Another Finn Mess, directed by Allison Moon. In the play, Elderquist, a warrior from the past. Look at that, I'm finally old enough. There are kids that weren't even born when I was at war. I'm a warrior from the past. And they did a damn play about me. Look at that. And they let me play the guy. That's amazing. This is the San Jose State paper. Yeah, I traveled through time and I cut people's heads off and I broke up a bunch of tables. And that's a play that I never even auditioned for. I was walking down the hall in Hugh Gillis Hall, and Allison Moon, she came up and said, yeah. I said, do I have to audition? I didn't know about the thing. And she said, no. I had the part. So I did it. But it's a San Jose State University News. It's all right there, you believe me. That was in the 1 week. I was in a play. I'm in the paper a lot. I've always been in the paper a lot. I got stuff from China in here. I know it. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's coming soon. That's what they call a teaser. I'm not supposed to talk about the tricks of radio. But then the very next week, after I got that paper, I was like, look at that, I'm in the newspaper. I'm gonna cover that guy. The very next week, I was waiting to meet a friend of mine, and I was sitting on the damn side of the wall where he could still smoke in those days, smoking a cigarette, waiting for my friend to show up. And all of a sudden, there are these damn, what do you call it, news reporters on campus. They've got a school paper, you know. And so they talked to me. It was like right at the same time of the play. So it was from one paper to the next. There, look. Look how happy I am. Oh, I gotta read this. I'm not gonna tell you this other knuckle fucker's name, and I'm not gonna tell you this poor girl who thinks she's safe in America's name. But I'm gonna read what they said. And it said, Talking Heads was the article. Should San Jose State University continue to get energy from Enron? It was in the time when Enron was going on. Oh shit, we had a brownout. You know. And this first guy says, maybe they should stop getting their power from them. But it really doesn't bother me one way or the other. That was his junior in an industrial psychology or technology thing. Well, that was a good lead-in. And then comes me. Hey. Look how happy and young he is. Sitting there waiting for a friend, smoking a cigarette. You gonna come ask me something? Should we continue to get energy from Enron? This video is gonna get canceled. I should have never said the word. Not until they start coming to take my guns am I really worried about them repressing me. Let them play their game. It doesn't involve me. J. Archer Elderquist, Senior, Psychology. Look at that. Let's look at the date. Let's see how much all this stuff. March 13th, 2002. Isn't that amazing? Muhammad Ali, I saw a quote from him saying, any man that doesn't think any different at 40 than he does at 20 has not lived a life, or something like that. But sometimes there are core aspects to ourselves that we just the guns See, I just realized I was thinking it was sounding like I was saying, you can't take our fucking guns away. You know, they can do whatever the fuck they want if they're going to keep you in line. That's the point. But what the thing about the guns is the power. You know, until they come take my guns, until they come take my power, they haven't really gotten me. That's what you're supposed to be thinking like. External versus internal locuses of control. Look at that. There's got to be another one right after that. Oh, we shouldn't be getting power from Enron because Enron is not good. It makes us look bad. We should work with good companies like Pacific Gas and Electric. It says PG&E. I had to remember what it stood for. They keep making words small. They don't sell out their people. That happens to be a girl that was a sophomore in international business. What are you even in that damn system for if you're not planning on selling out people? International business? I thought it was supposed to be global, but they fucking backbite each other every inch of the way. And you got some girl say, hey, if the company is collapsing, we shouldn't be buying our energy from them. That's a junior in communication studies. Then there's this one dude, he says, I think it's messed up because these kinds of white collar crimes usually affects the people sick. SIC. That's a sophomore in civil engineering. And then there's this she gets more credit because she's old. I'm going to show you that. Look. She gets more credit because she's old. But look what it says down here. After she speaks, pay attention to what I say. Enron hasn't exactly been a model for honest business practices. So why do we want to support and show everybody that we uphold this kind of business mentality? Senior occupational therapy. When it says senior under her name, all that, says senior under her name, occupational therapy, it makes me question, is she a senior getting ready to graduate, or is she a damn senior in occupational therapy? That's what happens when you get old people going to college. People sit and look over their shoulder at them constantly. They should be paying attention to what they're supposed to be learning, yet there's this old person there and they think, is somebody here looking at me? They think they're in charge. And then they talk like that. Look at that. 2 papers in a row. It's not going to surprise me when I have to build a fence